Ras Kwame in the building, is Capital Extra, and I'm about to jump into conversation with my special guest who joins me in the building right now. It's all about the original Dirty Boy in the building. Too. We say Wagwan to Mr. Eazi in the place. So Wagwan family.
Everything nice, everything nice and cold.
Nice and cold.
Yeah.
Back in the bits. Feels like home. But London's like your home, really.
Yeah. But I was just saying outside. We're about to run back. We're about to go where it's sunny.
Okay.
Go back to Africa, West Africa, Nigeria.
Brother man, I wish I could
everywhere.
come with you. And that would be a great look right now.
No, you gotta come, man.
110%.
You just need to record, just do everything you have to do and just
on the plane like that.
Yeah,
all right. I'll chat to the management about the plane ticket then. Yeah, we get this thing moving. So you're back in the bits on UK tour.
Yeah.
Birmingham, Manchester, London, Kentish Town on Sunday night.
Yeah.
How were the shows?
It was all lovely, and the energy has been lovely everywhere. London was exciting as well.
I bet. You say you're a bad man in a London town now.
I lost my ski goggles. I have the ski goggles I wear now.
Yeah.
So when I do the mosh pit thing, I just put them on and it'll be like, yeah.
Some super wavy vibe.
Yeah, I lost it. And when I jumped in the crowd on Sunday, so I got to get a new one.
Man, I saw the clips online, man. It looked like you were really having fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
So let's start from Banku Music, the label. Yeah. Hooking up with artists on a level where you're trying to take them forward in their career. First of all, why the name Banku Music?
Banku just because that's inspiration. That's everything for me. Everything started from going out, eating Banku and going into close studio, to record. And I'm all about fusion and all of that. So it's Banku Music. That's the totem. It's
and we have to explain that Banku is a traditional Ghanaian dish.
Yeah, traditional dish.
It's mixed in a certain way.
Yeah, you should look it up.
Flowers.
BANKU. Go look it up. I think you can have Banku with anything.
You could have Banku with a lot of things.
Yeah. You could even just have Banku. Okay, maybe not. I was about to say maybe you just put ketchup. You put ketchup, put some salt and pepper on there.
Listen, Ghanaian people around the world are on some warrior things. There's no Banku and ketchup going down. That's kind of people, bro. That's really hungry. They got a Banku and ketchup. That's kind of loud. How much was Diplo and Major Lazer a part of what you do in terms of Banku Music?
Depends. It's majorly when we collaborate and collaboration both on making the music or on touring. And we've done that a lot. But not really as Banku Music and Major Lazer, more as Mr. Eazi and Diplo, or Mr. Eazi and Walshy, or Mr. Eazi and some of the producers from Diplo's camp or Mad Decent. So it's been beautiful.
Right.
It's been beautiful. We was just talking because the record we put out on my last mixtape, Lagos to London, that's now the anthem for my mosh pits.
Okay.
And I don't know where it came from because there's no video for the record. And just on this tour, I don't know where, one of the cities, it's just when the energy was so much for open and close, that's okay. I was like, can you guys form a circle? And they opened the circle, and I saw all of that going on. I'm like, okay, now we got one. Let's go.
Bam, you dived in. Ski goggles and everything.
Yeah.
Mad. Talk to me about corporations like Google and YouTube.
Yeah.
I've seen the clippings you having conversations with. What are they looking for and what are they doing?
I feel the numbers don't lie. A lot of time, most times, numbers don't lie, especially when it hasn't been altered. And so everybody that's serious about music is seeing what's going on numbers-wise with African music and African pop scene and African movie scene. And everybody's like, okay, how can we help? How can we do business? You want to get in there early before the cake is all shared,
But
it's also beautiful to see that there's also corporations who actually see that, if I help these creatives and they put out more content, they're already doing quality stuff and make the conversation bigger. In a way, it still boils back to us, is mutually beneficial. And so you have people that are coming with pure intentions and we're always ready to collaborate with them. And shout out YouTube, who's come on board for empower and joining us to fund artists that come out from the Empower Nigeria program. So it's beautiful.
It's a big build.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. In conversation right now with the great Mr. Eazi, who's doing a lot of stuff. So just to wrap up that side, if anyone's out there who's listening right now and really wants to get hold of Empower, make an application, how do they do it?
Yeah, you just do hashtag Empower30, EMPAWA 30 or Empower 100 or whatever. You could just go to the website empowerafrica.com. And if you go on that hashtag, actually, you'd see that so many artists have, like, so many great artists have submitted stuff. So if you want to find your next artist you want to work with, this is free of charge. Free of charge. Just go on the hashtag. Go on the hashtag.
Hashtag Empower 360. That's what's up. Right. The evolving sound of Afrobeats. Who are you into right now? What's on your playlist?
I think it's J Derby.
Right.
J Derby sent me. He's working on 2 projects, so he keeps sending me music every day, and I'll be listening to it. And I've been listening to a lot of classical stuff as well.
Okay.
I don't want to share the names because
classical Afrobeat stuff or classical music?
Not African, not Afrobeat. African music, but not Afrobeat.
Okay.
A lot of people is just like, you're just fixated on the pop sound out of Africa.
Yeah.
But there's so much. There's a record I was listening to the other days from like the 60s, and I swear the guy was rapping. I was like, yo.
Well, it's a Ghanaian record.
What year is this from? I'm told you it's top secret. I can't share it with
Come
you.
on,
This
man.
is
Let's
like
let them
research
know.
material.
This sounds like you're talking about CK, man.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know.
Denial.
I don't even know where that's from. I don't know, but it was a compilation, and I was listening. Everybody in the tour bus just like, Eazi's taking us back to the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
And I just opened. I'm like, wait a minute, that guy is rapping, So I'm just kind of delving deep to just explore all of that. Yeah.
So I'd say at the top of the tree right now, you got the likes of Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Would you add yourself to that list?
I feel like in my own space, like it's always important to, big up yourself, and you owe it to your fans who, pay hard tickets to come watch you, to like they believe in you. So you gotta see it's real and follow it and give them exactly what they want. And we keep doing that constantly, every show back to back. And that's why I need to keep, giving them the music they want, putting them onto new artists, putting them onto new music. And that's what I'm on right now.
Okay. Has the rise of the genre over the last couple of years surprised even the likes of you?
Nah.
You've always seen it coming.
I just feel like it's the early days of the new wave. Because if you really dig deep, you'd see that African music has always been global music. It's not just starting now. Like most of the records I'm getting into, I didn't see that they were signed to like major labels.
Right.
And I'm like, whoa. If I didn't, I might have thought maybe they just labels start rocking with African music now. But that's to show you people had been, people been doing this, been selling out arenas like before I was born. So you got to pay respect to that. And it's like, it happened, and then what happened in between then and now. And so like we just have to, but I feel it's a lot more stronger, especially with the internet. So people are knowing, like you could find out what Burna Boy was doing yesterday by going on the internet. And my kids will be able to research Wizkid and see that, Wizkid played this, and they'll be able to see that, at some point, Davido was charting and somewhere, and they'll be able to know that, the daddy was doing this show somewhere and he was jumping into crowds. So the internet helps us keep all of that data. So I think this is just the beginning for the new wave and loads of new artists come out. Loads, yeah.
Seeing them and discovering them all the while. It's all about the rise of Africa in our music, and that we absolutely love. So the collaborations list since we last spoke is huge, bro. Steel Bangles, Lethal Bizzle, Western, Walshy Fire and Major Lazer, which you mentioned, Quincy Arthur, Crazy Cousins, Gigs, Jules, Chronics, Rudimental, Burna Boy. Guilty Beat, Shaka.
Yes.
I hear there's some J Balvin and Bad Bunny on the cards. And also some K-pop as well.
There's already J Balvin and Bad Bunny is out.
Okay,
It's called Cool My Own Baby. It's like it's beautiful. It's like if you had Afropop and if you heard it start in a club, you'd expect Yoruba to drop next, and then you just hear Spanish.
Okay.
Like what? Where am I?
Okay.
So
forgive me, bro. It's hard to keep up, man.
Big up everyone behind that record. Big up my brother J Balvin.
Okay. So the one I left out of the list, obviously, is Beyonce. Which has been a massive look for us, the fans, on the other side of things. But how did it feel for you? Was it a little bit patronizing? Did it feel like someone taking advantage of a hot thing going? Or was it all genuine love and really embracing the culture and trying to get you guys heard?
For me, I've grown up, I watched The Lion King. I think that I've always feel like that's my generation. That's for me.
Right.
So I was kind of saying, I was kind of, when I heard The Lion King was gonna drop, I'm like, so my kids will get to experience it. Some of my fans that maybe didn't watch it. And then being part of the project in one way or the other, for me, it's just, it's a blessing. And I feel like it was good to see a lot of artists come through. Not even the artists that you see on the... a lot of people might just look at the face value and just say, oh, techno, Yemi Alade, Wizkid, Burna Boy, Mr. Eazi, Busi Swa, but there's a lot that went behind that. Like, there's P2J, for instance, who produced a lot of records there. You have an array of writers. You have big up man like St. John, working on that project. You have Guilty Beats. You have loads of people that was just there in the studio and loads of contributors. And so it's I feel like if you wanna do something, and you should do it well. And if you do it well and you involve people, then it just shows, where you're coming out from. So big up everybody that worked on that project, not just the artists that
appear on the front.
So many people behind.
Okay. How did it actually go down? Were you in the studio with Beyonce and everybody there? Because we know it's like an internet world now and vocals go back and forth.
No, I wasn't. I went to the studio. I think I went for the BETs, and I went to the studio. I had a couple records, and I think I did 2, and those were the 2 that were on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I did 2 records that night. Guilty came to wake me up from my room. I was sleeping. He's like, please, let's
Charlie,
go and
Beyonce is calling.
He's like, yo, wake up. I'm sleeping. He's like, stop that sleep, bro. We gotta go.
Really?
So he took me to the studio. My manager was snoozing. He didn't come with us, I just had to put that out there. Whilst we were working, my manager was sleeping.
Okay.
He didn't come with us. So.
Shout out to Dorego in the room as well. The legendary one. The one whose face we don't see too often. Big up yourself for coming through, family.
Yeah, so we made our record. We made those 2 records that night. Yeah.
Okay. So if you went to a Beyonce concert, do you think she recognized you?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think so.
You definitely know so.
She should. She will.
She's on it like that.
I think she's working with the whole project, and if you see the amount of attention that went into everything, you just know that, it's a lot of work. I even got, motivated,
right.
The amount of work that goes into a record.
Making the hotness. Yeah. All right. Tell me something. How does recording and spending time in London influence what you do, your career?
I think in some ways we're all products of our environment. If I put you in the desert, after some time you will change. I'm not gonna be wearing this layers and layers if I were in the Sahara.
True.
So I feel whether you know it or not, things just get into you. So sometimes when I'm recording the song and I'm like, money don't make me, I make money, and I'm seeing the bounce for that. Don't come around me, I gotta don't say you. Yo, I know that. Okay. Be like City London, don't they? So you know it. You even without knowing, you just see.
You catch that vibe.
Or you just catch some lingo now, and you start. And you're like, where did I learn that one now?
You got it from the manor, bro. Yeah. That's what's up. Who's next on the UK talent collabs list for you? Or have you done them all now?
I don't know, I don't even know.
Who would you like to work with?
Who would I like to work with? Anybody really, anybody really. But lately I've been just like researching. I've just been too into, new music from J Derby and then all this old stuff I told you I was listening to, and that's just taking all my time. And it's like with me, once I fixate on something, that's all.
You zone in on it.
Yeah, if I like a shoe, I just start wearing that one shoe every day. Yes.
So when you're choosing these collabs, are you looking for hotness or are you just looking for talent or people you're inspired by?
Is to be honest, maybe the only time I've like said, oh, I'm looking for this collab is always in different parts of my career. Like when I wanted to make when Jules and I made, shout out to Jules, when Jules and I made Skin Time, when Jules sent me the final version, I just knew it needed a fear on it, and then we went out to look for a fear. The same thing when I was working on my last project, and I genuinely wanted to work with gigs, and I've been wanting to see since the first time I came to London and I heard that voice.
You're involved.
Name is Mr. Eazi.
Okay.
I was.
I need a one bagger on my team.
I always wanted to work with gigs, but we became friends, but we're just waiting for it to happen naturally.
Okay.
So with London Town, it happened naturally, and I feel like it tells when the music is forced. There are a lot of times when it's just a hype thing. It tells.
Yeah, we can kind of smell it from afar still. But amazing, you're doing great. If there's anyone out there who wants to work with Mr. Eazi, Mr. Eazi's open like a book. Him saying want hear tunes, so send him some tune and just make yourself known to the brother.
Yeah.
So I know you're like a reggae and dancehall fan via your pops from youth.
I think I'm a reggae dancehall fan. If I wasn't doing this, I'd have been doing
on some dreadlock business.
And I'd have been on some. Oh, you've not seen? Let me show you. Should I show him?
What's this brother got? Okay.
Yo, I got it.
It's some dreadlock thing I grow underneath now.
I'm coming for you,
Come
bro.
for me, fam.
And it's 100%, bro.
Really?
Everything you see there is real, bro.
Inspires you like that.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, the point is, I've heard it said like Afrobeats is the new dancehall. Would you agree?
I feel I feel like it's disrespectful to say something is the new anything. It's disrespectful to just say that, and that's period. It's just like if I say Dorregos is the new Ras Kwame. It could never be
blood.
He could never be Ras Kwame. Even if he goes, first of all, he doesn't even have the hair to
his peak on that side.
Your dreadlocks. So it can never happen.
Right.
Do you understand? So there's never gonna be a new Ras Kwame. There's only gonna be Ras Kwame. End of. Maybe your youth, your seed is like a photocopy of you.
Yeah.
So that's it. And it's not still a new Ras Kwame. It's just a drop of Ras Kwame mixed up nicely. I don't want to go into DNA things.
Okay.
So there's nothing like a new anything. Do you understand? You cannot say rice is the new beans or dodo is the new burger. Bro, don't mess with that.
Right.
So it's maximum respect to everybody's, music and identity and everything.
Okay. Commercially, it seems to be occupying a lot of the space that dancehall did used to occupy. Afrobeats I'm talking about. Would you agree on that?
I wouldn't know. I don't like to speak on what I don't know, but I've been touring Europe, and we've been playing alongside, maybe today might be a reggae artist in that venue, and tomorrow I'm playing in the venue, and the day after it's a dancehall artist, and the day after it's another Afrobeat artist. So from where I'm sitting, I'm just seeing people that are enjoying music, and it's so good to see that music of African origin is invading the clubs, is invading the pubs, the arenas, the radio. It's just beautiful for me.
True.
Yeah, that's what's important for me, man.
Yeah, we're really happy to see the growth and the merging of the two genres.
I think it's more of merging. It's more like
I'd agree with you on that,
bro. On my birthday, usually on my birthday, I'm just chilling with my friends. We just chill. But this year on my birthday, I was in a plane going to Jamaica to perform with Chronics on Sumfest.
Man.
Like for me, that was my gift, so that just shows you it's not a thing of replacement. It's a thing of, we're all, this is happening.
Embrace it.
And it's all coming. I've been listening to, I told you, I've been listening to reggae since my pops giving me breakfast. One of the first records that influenced me to put out a record was Popcorn. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Party.
Right.
Yeah, so
the vibe has always been there.
Yeah, it's all beautiful. And big up Chronics. Came to my show.
Every single time.
Came to my show on Sunday.
Beautiful.
Performed She Loves Me together. I want that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Like if I had two of myself, one would just be with like Chronic scoring.
That's ever what I've always wanted to do. Never happened for me like this. I'm on this side of the microphone, give thanks and praise same way. But yeah, man, I don't mind jumping on stage and just dropping a one hot song with Chronic like that and just strolling about the place. That would be amazing.
It's history, bro. It's history.
For real.
History. Imagine if it's history. Imagine if Fela and Bob Marley go on the record, and that's what's happening in real time. So it's beautiful.
Power to the people, as they say. Let's talk about your new music now, then. January 2020, brand new EP.
Yo, I don't even know if it's January. It might even happen. I might just step out of here and say, you know what?
Ready.
Ras pissed me off.
Right.
So because of that, I'm dropping this thing now.
Boom. Bam. I can't let everybody know that there is a brand new single coming out today. Drops tonight.
Yeah, brand new single, Tony Montana, with my brother Tiger. And when I say my brother, it's because when you have a brother, you learn from your brother, you back and forth, and I've been learning and just beautiful to see how he involved he's been with the whole process, like from the record to recording to mixing to mastering to the video. There's no long thing.
Fully involved that.
Yeah, it's no long thing. It's like, yo, the time is this for the video shoot. We all came together and it's like, because we were traveling. He's touring crazy and I was touring as well. And we just made it work together to come and shoot the video at the same time in Paris. So big up my brother Tiger. And Tony Montana just kind of, it's like my new phase. It's like in my mind. It's like, shout out to Killer Tunes on that record. Once Killer Tunes sent me the record, I was like, yeah, this
is some Scarface business.
Yeah, and I sent 2 records to Tiger, one up-tempo one, which I thought would be like the natural one for him to vibe to. And I was shocked when he sent me this verse. And I think he wrote it well. Because listen to it, I'm like, this guy,
he actually got into that.
Yeah, he understands. He gets it.
Okay.
Because, our music is the hardest. If you don't have rhythm, you're just going to fumble.
It can be peak.
Yeah.
For an MC in the game. Okay, so what's the EP called? Do you have a name for it yet?
Yeah, it's going to be called Apartment 10.
Apartment 10?
Yeah.
Why that?
Because it's Apartment 10.
Okay. What, any particular location on the planet where Apartment 10 has inspired you?
I think Apartment 10 is like this place. It's like a galaxy you open. It's like, so, how I've been traveling, like, in my first mixtape, I was going from Accra to Lagos. And then the next one, I was on the bus going from Lagos to London. And now I'm on a spaceship. I'm in a UFO, and I'm just I'm just floating. I'm just all of that. Alien mode. Yeah, and so Apartment 10 is like, maybe it's like a new galaxy where there's niceness there. And maybe I'll put out a project called Area 51. When you go in, you see like some psychedelic.
You've been spending a lot of time with YouTube, my brother.
Bro, I've been watching all of that, bro.